And we're live. Second take, week 6. Tony Velasquez in the building. How you doing, sir?
Good, man. How you doing?
Fantastic. Lost 2 straight, but we're okay because it's early.
Yeah. Your pride and joy, Jonathan Taylor, comes back, so you'll be okay.
Ooh. He didn't practice today, but I think it's precautionary, and I think you're right. I think he's going to come
supposed
back.
to be back. Yeah.
Hoping for 20. We'll put the bar at 15 for him, though. Number one player taking in fantasy, you expect at least 15 out of him.
I like 15. They'll probably still have a little limit on them, right? They're not going to just rush them 30 times.
That's fine. That's fine. Mm-hmm. Yeah, shout out to the Ramirez brothers. Mike shouted them out on the group me. They are 1-2 in the power rings when we get to it here. But Dave beat me last week. He is on a streak of 3. Shout out to him. There's also another guy who's won 3 straight. Daniel Schwartz. Who would have thought that? Big Nate Dog.
I didn't see that. Good for him.
Good for him, right? He's feeling great. Yeah, but let's roll over. No crazy trades to talk about. It was kind of a low week. Some ads were made, but let's get into the power rankings. There we are. Dave and Matt, like I said, 1-2. Me at 3. I'm falling. I've lost 2 straight. I would argue Nate could jump me, but I don't know. I still
You're back with Taylor.
Yeah, I got Jonathan Taylor. My team's stacked.
Yeah,
I feel
you're
like
good.
Piane from last year. Like I'm here. We're here. Mike moving up. You got lucky 2 weeks ago, and then last week got a win.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan Hannigan jumping up as well. I think you were shouting him out earlier. I think what was it, week 3 we did it? I don't remember our podcast.
I think so. I think I really liked this team right then.
You were shouting Hannigan out. So Mikey, he was in the bottom 4.
Yeah.
And actually pulled himself out to 7 here. And Danny, who I think is a dark horse in this league, has a lot of talent at 8. You at 9. You're improving.
Yeah, hurt. We're hurt, but
a lot of injuries right now, but you're still there. Mm-hmm. And then Xavier, who we like as well at 10. I don't think these bottom 4 guys, is it concrete? No. I think somebody could drop. Injuries could happen, anything. But Jesse Joe, Ryan Downs, of course, that's amazing. This guy was in the talks for number 1 a few weeks ago. And then Piane 0-5. He may be down here.
Yeah, he's probably staying there, right? I mean, his
team's
I thought I was about to lose. I'm like, what's going on here?
Oh, I know.
Luckily, Patty Mahomes, he brought me back. But yeah, I think he's done.
He was like, "You took me for a reason." Patrick was like, "Let me go out here and just throw 4 tutties to Travis Kelce."
25 yards? 25 yards for Kelce, or 27 or something like that, and 4 tutties. Yeah. I'm like, oh, all right. I have Kelce on other league. I was down. I think I was down like 70 points, maybe, and close to 70. Maybe it was like 60, but I had him, Carr, and CEH all going on Monday, and I won. So 182 to 179.
I feel terrible for your opponent. I have been that guy who's thought you got it. We won. It's Monday. He's got 3 guys short. I mean, it could happen, but you're like, it's not going to happen. And then
is Kelce really going for 4 tutties at 25 yards? Not usually, but
I think it was AP. This was several years ago. It was a Monday night, and I was playing against Herman. Shout out to Herman Rome. And it was a Monday night. I think I was up like 22. Or maybe it was 26. I don't remember. I think it was like 20. It was 20-something. It was a good number. And I'm like, there's no way. And I think he was playing a tough defense. And he did it, man. And it hurt. Yep. And I feel for those guys who lose on Monday night. And
I don't like that. I'd rather be blown out on Sunday at noon than lose on Monday night.
Yes. It's like, I know it's over. It's fine.
Yeah.
But then on the flip side, if you got guys going, you always have hope.
Yeah, if you're on the other side, for sure. You're like, oh, I got him. We're good. That's what I think it was like 62, because I'm like, oh, I can get 20 points from Carr, Kelce, and CEH. Yeah. That's what I was thinking.
You start creating the formula, and you're like, yeah,
all the math
for tutties, for tight end 1. I mean, the fact it's egregious. Mikey said it himself. He should have taken Kelce. I think he was a 3rd tight end in our league
because he took Pitts, right?
Right over him.
He took Pitts.
He was over him.
Yeah.
That's and then rough. I took Andrews over him.
But he's 1 right now, right?
I think Kelsey's 1 after that.
Is he now?
Yeah. Before, it was, And who knows the rest of the year? I think they'll be 1-2 or 1A, 1B.
It'll be that the whole year for sure.
Yeah. Of course, without injury. But yeah, so shout out to the Power Rings week 6. It's still early. Even Piane at 0-5 has a chance.
he has a chance. Back.
Week 6, $70 spent here. Move us up the way.
Like half of it was on one guy almost.
$26 for Taysom Hill. Hannigan shouted it out. Unbelievable, Xavier. I guess he needs help at tight end.
Yeah. He's gonna get what did he have like 33 last week?
Yeah.
And then he's gonna have 0 this week.
That's how it goes, right? I mean,
With
it just
Taysom Hill.
blows my mind you can start Taysom Hill at the tight end position, but like this guy plays special teams, he plays quarterback, he blocks.
What a good football player.
He's a football player.
I mean, if you're drafting who's the best football player in the league, Taysom Hill's probably top 5.
Easily. Athletically, this guy's just built.
Yeah.
And he's got to get that incentive money. So I don't. Anyways, Xavier, $26. Also added Nick Folk, kicker for the New England Patriots. So $27, 27% of his fab was spent in week 6 here. Impressive.
He's gonna go for 40 this week. I'm just gonna shut my mouth.
And then we'll be like, oh, we should have
spent 27.
I wonder who else bid on that. You know, just curious. Anyways, Rondell Moore, receiver, Arizona, $10, and the Rams D $10 to Piane, getting some help.
Mm-hmm. I don't know much about Rondell Moore.
No, me either. I think it's a flex option at best. And then DeAndre Hopkins comes back, I think, week 9. Shout out to Xavier.
Yeah. Also, I think everyone in Arizona's backfield's hurt, right? I saw Connor was hurt, and then their backup got hurt, and then they started. They put in that kid from Bishop Mack, Jonathan.
Yes,
Ward, and then he got hurt.
My uncle. So my cousin Jarrett played with him.
Yeah, yeah,
and knows him. Yeah. Isn't that crazy? My uncle called me. He's like, "You don't know this guy?" And I was like, "No, I don't know this guy."
No,
like,
I mean,
add him in fantasy. I was like, "No way."
I don't even think he was. I mean, he was very good to go to Central Michigan in high school, but I don't even think he was the best player on that team then. In high school. They had a squad, I think, then, right? Didn't they win state, or went to the state championship 2 or 3 out of the 4 years he was there?
Yeah.
But I think they had a quarterback and a linebacker that went D1 2 or something like that. That was better than him. That was actually, but I mean, sometimes that's just doesn't happen. Maybe he just great coaching at Central Michigan or something. But the kid's really good. Yeah,
he's phenomenal. That's what my uncle was saying. He's got a lot of talent. He's like, he still keeps up. Jared talks to him. I was like, wow, that's
awesome.
What a small world. So yeah, but I think it's Benjamin right now is the RB1, but the fact that kid's gonna get maybe 9-10 snaps, that's so cool out of Bishop
cool.
Mack.
And always on special teams. Always.
Yeah, keeping it rolling though. Deion Jackson, running back for Indianapolis, $6 from Big Mike and the champ, aka the champ, and then Dawson Knox, tight end, Buffalo, $5. Looking for that tight end.
I like Knox. I think he's pretty good.
Yeah, he was out last week with an injury, but I think he'll come back this week. I think it's a startable, serviceable tight end, especially off the waivers. Speaking of tight ends, though, Will Dissly, Seattle, $4 to Joe.
That's low, right? So, how has he just been sitting there? I don't know how none of us have taken Dissly at all.
I don't need help at tight end is my defense, but
I don't know more either. Now that I got what's his face from Philly.
Dallas Goedert. Yeah, no. I mean, Will Dissly is a tight end guy, right? I mean, he's a touchdown guy. He's gonna score if you get 3-4 receptions out of him. A lot of the tight ends in Seattle have scored touchdowns. It's kind of bizarre.
Yeah. Well, and Geno Smith is leading the league in quarterback rating right now too. So
isn't that insane?
It's wild.
You're gonna love the Parley Minute later in the episode. I got their matchup as a marquee game of the week.
Seattle, huh?
Oh, Seattle, baby. I mean, it was fun to watch. It's just as simple as that. Randall Cobb added for $3 out of Green Bay, and Mason Crosby.
Mm-hmm. Needed a kicker. My kicker is on the bye week. The bye week's here. And Randall Cobb, his targets the last 2 weeks been a lot, and then last week he was great. And it seems like Rodgers kind of getting comfortable with him again. So who else does he have to throw to?
I know, and there's nobody like he trusts more than Randall Cobb.
No, right. He's a third down machine. So
I mean, if you can get 14, 13, and if he scores, it's 20 or so, you know what I'm saying? Like the PPR stuff, and then if God forbid he gets in the end zone, he was targeting him in that game in New York.
13 targets.
Yeah. No, I hear you. I think it's a cheap and great ad for you.
Mm-hmm.
Ryan Hannigan added Chicago Bears defense. They are playing $3. They're playing the Washington Commanders this week, so I don't disagree with that ad at all.
Nope.
Thursday night.
You'll either get negative Carson Wentz or you get positive Carson Wentz. And I like our defense.
You play the game.
Yep.
Will Lutz, kicker. Jesse, number 1.
Always good.
Always good. This guy has won many championships for the league over time.
I'm sure.
Pierre Strong, running back, New England. Wan'Dale Robinson, wide receiver, New York Giants. Mikey has somebody, I don't know if he's friends with the NFL scout or what, but he gets these players you never heard of. And sometimes it does happen. Sometimes, but most of the time it doesn't. At least it's late.
The Robinson one I actually seen something. I can't remember what I was watching. It might have been ESPN Fantasy Football, that show they have. I saw that name. The Pierre Strong I've never heard of in my life. I don't know. I don't know who that is. I don't know.
Shout out to Mikey though.
Hey.
I mean, he picked up the third string tight end for Baltimore Ravens, I think, too. And I don't know. I don't know.
You never know. Because none of the running backs in New England are hurt, right? I think they're both okay.
I think everybody's fine. Like,
yeah. Interesting. Hey, you never know.
I don't really get it. You want to look at last week's results?
Yeah, let's do it.
Start with I guess this was the game of the week.
Oof.
You know, I thought I was in good shape with that Russ opening. That
Yeah.
blunder game. No
How about
touchdowns.
that? Oh, that was the worst game I've ever seen in my life. And my parlay doesn't hit because Indiana wins.
Yeah.
Weird. But
yeah, the head coach for Denver, I mean, he might get fired. They just hired him. I don't know. It does happen in the NFL where somebody comes in. Look at what's his name from Jacksonville last year. Meyer. You know what I'm saying? I mean, there was other things that would happen, but I mean, it happens. This guy's just, he looks awkward out there. Like he doesn't know what to do.
No. But in his defense, Russell Wilson looks like complete dog shit.
Oh yeah.
Like I don't know.
Indecisive.
I don't know what he's doing. Yeah.
It's not dangerous. It's not dangerous. I don't see it anymore.
No, not at all.
He's in his 30s. I mean, he's still like, I don't know. Tom's 45 and he looks fine. I don't get it.
I don't know. I don't know. I don't know. I don't have an answer because it's not like his receiving core is good. He's got two very good receivers.
Is it the scheme? Is it just the offensive scheme's different?
Maybe it is coaching. Maybe it is.
I don't know.
But the interceptions made zero sense, especially that last one in the fourth. I'm like, whoa, what?
Yeah. And then on my side, you know, the Jeff Wilson touchdown there, the extra time, garbage time touchdown felt great. It was wonderful.
120 rush yards too. That's always nice.
Yeah, I mean, the thing about San Francisco, we know they run the ball. So I did go up on the fab and went and got him when I lost Eli Mitchell. I had a plan. James Robinson the last 2 weeks have not looked good.
And Etney or how does I don't know how to pronounce his name, but he's been out rushing him. Same amount of carries, but out rushing him.
It's kind of crazy. I kind of wish, I don't know, Miles Sanders didn't have a good week last week either. Then he put up like 8.9. We'll see it later, but I don't know. Maybe I should have sent Robinson. I'm not that low on Robinson. I still think he's fine.
Yeah,
Cooper Kupp, of course, is Cooper Kupp. Fantastic. He had that big bomb yak play. It was amazing. AJ Brown has kind of fallen a little bit. I think this game was rainy, or was it the week after? I don't remember.
He'll be okay.
I'm not worried. And then Mark Andrews, of course, phenomenal.
He's Mark Andrews. I saw something on AJ Brown too. The same thing I was watching in fantasy. His coverage has been different the last few weeks of how they're starting to cover him. A lot of over the top, a lot of doubles. So
I was up 5
until
before Travis Kelce played.
You're a victim of Kelce. Yeah.
Yeah. I knew. I was like 5's not enough. I was like,
no,
Dave. I was not like, let's get Kelce hurt. No, not at all. Not thinking that. But I was like, maybe they like double or triple him, or try to take him out. And somebody else does it, and then like I think Mike like texted me, was like, a touchdown. I was like, thanks. Yeah, I know.
How do you? I don't know. I guess as a defense, how do you let that guy score 4 times? It's not like he's some random. Like that's Travis Kelce.
Yeah, Las Vegas. Oh, and how about that? That Devontae Adams push, that was crazy.
Oh, he threw that cameraman
just straight up. I mean, he's frustrated. Clearly, sore loser. We've all been there, but it's like you make millions of dollars. You should know.
He just got charged too.
Yeah,
they just filed charges, and he was charged with assault. Yeah.
You see his little tweet. He's trying to apologize. Like that's not.
Yeah, come on, man. You better send him a mail.
Yeah, you better send him a big. Yeah, and then Mike got a big win over Downs here. Who's keeping the picture? I appreciate that. You can definitely change it.
Yeah, that's a big win for Mike, right?
Big win, and then Dylan didn't really do that much. Devontae, of course, did have a game, and speaking of that news, who knows what's going to happen? If it's
I didn't even realize he had that good of a game because of what he did.
Right,
jeez, that's a great game.
Phenomenal. And the Patriots D, huh? I couldn't believe Detroit didn't put up any points.
Weird, right?
I mean, they blew up one of my parlays. I thought Detroit really was going to be in that game.
They've been scoring points.
Can you name the quarterback from the New England Patriots? Zap or something? I was like,
Zappy.
I was just like, what?
I was like, what college did he even go to college? Like, I don't know what happened with him.
Yeah, shout out to Belichick on that. And on downside, just pedestrian numbers again. I mean, Justin Tucker's always great special teams play there, but DJ Moore, it's just not good. I mean, a Rule, I think got fired, right?
Yeah, he did. They're probably gonna start trading off, right? I'm hearing DJ Moore to the Windy City. I don't know, but that's what I'm hearing.
I'd pay. I would pay in a heartbeat.
Yeah.
He's still young.
He is young. I don't like if you got to start Juju, that's scary. Starting any Kansas City receivers so scary.
It is tough. But shout out to Downs on the Walker. And so sorry, we should have led with this. So sorry about the Rashad Penny.
He was playing good that game too, but he had like 5 carries for 40 yards, and then there he goes.
So
him and Cordero, but I'll be okay.
Be right. It's just it's 2 running backs now.
I got Dalvin Cook. Now I have to start Zeke. Good Lord.
Maybe 13. You expect like 13, 14 out of Zeke, right? You don't expect the 30-point games anymore, but
no, he's gotten like 6 and 7 the last 2 weeks.
Oh.
Rough. I almost want to start Cam Akers.
Yeah, Hannigan. Look at Tyler Lockett going off for him when we got heated on for this trade. 27,
yeah.
Like I said, Miles Sanders and Miles
Sanders, yeah.
You know, when you send a guy away, you're definitely expecting the worst for them. You're like, low points, low.
You want the worst. You're like, I hope you get 2. But I mean, Philly as a whole, that game was bad. So it's not even. I mean, 8.4 is more than what AJ Brown had. So it was just probably one of those days.
Just one of these days. Marquise Brown looked good.
Connor's hurt. Geno
Smith, like you said, 24 points on the bench. Insane. Like, is there a point where you're starting Geno Smith over Tom Brady? I don't think
in fantasy right now. Right? Because Tom hasn't been that great in fantasy, has he?
No, he is not. That old line's not holding up for him.
We don't get points for wins.
Nope. Damian Pierce, though, we keep shouting him every week. Great ESPN hype. That one hit. Mike Williams has been awesome this year. That's why I'm glad I got rid of Keenan Allen. Yep. He's probably not gonna get too many touches. Is he coming back maybe this week? I'm hearing this week, but it's they say it's soft tissue on the thigh. And I'm like, that's rough. Deep. Yeah, I don't. It's hard when you take these. Like, I even had reservations about Mike Evans this year. I took him in the S spin and then traded him, but I even like worried. I'm like, these guys are getting up there in age. It's getting tough. Evans seems like he's on and off, but it's probably because of him being a little older. Like, he only had 12 points, but like the week before he had 20-some, didn't he? Yep. Yeah. So. No, he had. It's the touchdowns which you want out of Mike Evans. It's just the days of the receptions. He still gets the big deep ball. Still, it's cool. It's fine. Brian Robinson back in the lineup, played a little bit. I think he's gonna get more work against the Bears this week, and then Pickens. I mean, he's got options here. Pickens is good. They gave Robinson a count, right? Because of exactly. They don't rush him right back in. So Joe's got options, like he said. Now I like Duvernay. I was watching that game. Baltimore Duvernay looked good. He's good. Mm-hmm. And like I said, I mean, Nate won 3 straight now. Started 0-2, won 3 in a row. His team is hitting. Another one of these running back tandems where it's like, good God, if you're playing against Derrick Henry, Saquon's having it's like reminiscent of his rookie year. This guy's going off. Yeah. And him and Derrick Henry. And then DK Metcalf, it's like he didn't miss a beat either. So no. Joku too, amazing. Devonta Smith is like good this year. Yeah. You see, they doubled up AJ Brown, so Devonta Smith had a lot of time to work. And then David's just gonna keep working, man. Yeah. Man, that's a good team. Telling you, Jesse starting Jimmy G, having quarterback issues. Oh. Is he? He's going there again probably this week, right? I mean, I would assume Dak's coming back soon, right? And then losing Waller like that, and then now he's on a bye. Dak's coming back though, like you said, yeah. Yeah. Jesse's team's just not looking great. There's like trade rumors for Christian McCaffrey. Have you seen this? No. Oh no. Yeah, they're looking like top teams. Like Buffalo's like one of the best teams you can go to. I was like, oh my God, what if Buffalo get for that? Like they're a nice 3 first round. Can you even do that in football? Give your first 3. I guess like I don't know. Is there a limit? Is there a limit on football? Like the Rams, I feel like haven't had one for 5-6 years. Basketball's a limit, right? Yeah, I think basketball's like you go and do your first 2, then you got to skip a year, and then do another year or some shit like that. Yeah. There's definitely clauses to that. Well, I mean, you'll have like the Brooklyn situation. Remember when they got the big 3 from the Celtics? Mm-hmm. Oh my gosh, just terrible. I was like, man, Brooklyn might run it. And like, oh wait a minute, they are all almost 40. Maybe they won't. Can we shout out to Danny here? This was a tough loss for Xavier. Unfortunate. Devontae Parker put him a 0 piece for him. Big win for Danny, though. He needed that. He needed this bad. I expect, Dobbins do better than that, JK. But how about Jacobs? We could talk about him last week, too. This guy is just having a year. He got so much hate. He did. And I remember, again, I was listening to a podcast, and a lot of people were saying, take the backup to Jacobs. Yeah. Because they don't think that he's going to be the guy for the rest of the year. Well, I think that's wrong. It's 100% wrong. Yeah, I think Zamir White, is who they're hyping up because they think that Josh McDaniels. Yeah. They're thinking PPR style. They're gonna run. It'll be a 2-back system. In New England. It is not. No, he's the workhorse. He's the workhorse. Playing good. No, I like Danny's team. Special teams is great. Bills D once again. 14. I mean, you're getting 25 out of your special teams. You're screaming. Like,
yeah, and then with Tyreek Hill and Deebo Samuel, that's a great team.
I mean, think about Xavier here. If he doesn't start Dolphins defense, he still loses, but it's like that -2 was major.
What was the Cowboys? 23. Cowboys got 23 points
on his bench. That hurts.
That's a dub.
That hurts so bad, man. Oh my gosh. Or even I don't know. I think he needs a receiver.
Yeah.
You said this. I think you said this in whenever our last video was, you were like, this guy needs a receiver. I think he needs to make a move. I guess Jacoby Myers is 24 on his bench too. He could have started over. The wrong New England guy.
But then Devontae Parker next week gets the 23,
This is brutal.
Oh, that hurts.
Xavier, what an L.
Oh, ouch. And then he spent 26 on Taysom Hill.
Taysom Hill. So he's got the tight end situation.
Yeah.
Oh man, yeah. Cairo, 15 on the bench. Danny got 2 kickers. Let's go. What?
It's kicker league. Is that what it's a kicker league?
Oh, I didn't even notice that. That's amazing. All right. Miguel, Mikey over here, Pitts is fine. Beat Matt. I thought this was gonna happen. Matt is no longer undefeated. Sad day. What?
Not sad for you. Not sad for the league. Sad for him.
Right. We want to compete for the division champions or division champions, right? Let's not have it just be.
I got him this week, so.
Oh, make him lose 2 in a row. It's gonna be tough. Brees Hall's having big games.
He's playing so good.
Fell off a little bit. TJ, that's so weird. Yeah, the whole New England team shut down the whole Detroit. That's right. That makes sense.
Diggs on a deep ball this week against Kansas City is going to be nice for him too.
It's going to happen.
Mm-hmm. Oof. Oh, he started 2 tight ends.
There he is. Likely. Yeah, double tight end strat. This Pierce guy in Indianapolis too. Very Edelman or Wes Walker-esque.
The white slot guy.
He looks good.
Yeah. He's playing better than Pittman.
Yeah, and there's Eno Benjamin. Already had him. Amazing.
See, he knows something.
Mikey's on it.
He knows something.
He's got a scout or somebody.
Someone's out there in the NFL. Yeah, something's going on here.
And then what a victory by you. Piane said he just needs to score over 100, right? He said 110, 120. He's like, I get there, I'll be all right. So I guess it's just happy for him. You just went off, though.
Well, that's the thing. When my team plays, it'll play. Dalvin Cook is Dalvin Cook, then I'm going to be okay. Patty's going to get you 25 to 30 every week.
Look at Reynolds. Wow.
I like him. They seem to like him a lot.
Absolutely. Yeah, you're right, Zeke.
Oh.
Man, you almost had it at Penny. Imagine if you just stayed healthy, RB2 right there. You would have been good the rest of the year.
Would have been okay.
Yeah. Oh.
Would have been okay. Mm-hmm. Fantasy
running backs. As Big Mike says, you don't need them.
Yeah.
Who needs running backs? What a week, though. Congratulations on the dub. Amazing.
Thanks.
Amazing. Get into a little who he play for? You want to test your knowledge?
Yeah, we'll try. These are difficult. You pull out some guys.
Who he play for? All right, here we go. Tevin Coleman. Former. This guy's played on a couple teams.
Played on a lot of teams.
I think he originated in Atlanta.
Yeah, I remember him in Atlanta. He was a catching back a lot over there, wasn't he?
Yes, and he does not play for these Jets. I'll tell you that. He played for
the
Jets.
He don't. I just saw his name. It's not the Colts, is it?
Try one more time. NFC. He plays in a really good division.
I just saw his name.
And I think it's the NFC West.
He's not with San Francisco.
It is San Francisco.
Is it?
Congratulations.
Okay.
Isn't that crazy? Yeah.
Okay.
San Francisco.
Weird.
San Francisco. Insane.
Didn't they just brought him up from the practice squad?
Yeah, I think so.
I think that's why I saw his name. Yeah.
Yep. How about DeAndre Carter? Apologize. I couldn't find a good image for this guy, so it's a little blurred out.
You look a little high there.
DeAndre Carter.
The Jets?
The Jets? That's a good one. It is the Los Angeles Chargers.
Oh, okay.
This guy's a bit of a journeyman. He's been around too. Several teams.
Does he play?
He played last week. I think he scored 2 touchdowns.
Are you serious? Huh.
He definitely got in the end zone last week. He's been taking the Keenan Allen spot.
Oh, that's right. I saw that. Never mind. Yeah, you're right. I seen that. Poor Keenan Allen.
I'm telling you. Lonnie Woods.
That is his. You put his Virginia jersey on there. Yeah.
Virginia Tech.
That's regular Virginia. That's not Vitek.
Oh, that's Virginia. Regular Virginia.
Yeah.
Oh, sorry.
Laney Woods.
Laney Woods, tight end.
Oh God. The Edmonton Argonauts.
He plays in the AFC South.
Okay. Oh, Texans?
No, the Indianapolis Colts. He's also scored 2 touchdowns.
What happened to Mo Allen Cox?
He scored as well. This guy looks like a receiver to me when he plays.
And we can't get a tight end to catch for the Bears, so that's great.
Shout out Cole, baby. Shout out.
Yeah.
Shout
He had a good
out.
week.
Oh boy. All
Wow.
right.
Jelani Woods.
Jelani Woods. You ready to do a little Parley Minute here?
Sure. See if
All right.
You can get people to win some money.
I haven't looked at. I should look back at my odds and see how I did. I'm telling you. Well, I'll tell you this. I didn't win any last week, so maybe that's good enough. Let's start with the Thursday night game. Representing the Bears. Shout them out. They are favored -1 right now.
We're in Chicago, right?
We're at home, baby.
I like that. I like that.
It's
176.
-108. Yeah.
I'm sorry. I hopped ahead, but that's the is that his over?
That's his line. 176 throwing. I'm taking the over.
Hammer it. Yeah.
We're hammering the over.
Put the house on it.
42.5. You want to go under on that, right?
Yeah.
Not a high-scoring game here.
Those two, it'll be like what, 18-12 or something stupid.
If we're hammering the over in the 176, we got to get a Mooney deep ball here.
Well, yeah. Remember when I hit the over with Fields, I said, "Hey, I'm 3
One
Mooney
deep.
deep. I'm good." And there it was.
45.5, easy.
Yeah.
And I like Curtis Samuel 48.5. That's where he's at right now. I mean, you could do the 25, the 40. That's how it is on FanDuel. But 40.5 seems reasonable.
Especially if what's his nuts is on him, Gordon.
Yeah, but these are good odds. I mean, it's -114, -205 for the 42.5, -114 for the Mooney. You can make some money here.
Put it all together.
I might do this as a parlay right here. This whole
Yeah.
stack. We'll see.
like all
I'm
that.
excited.
And then
Thursday
they go
night game.
off. They go off for 60 plus. Justin Fields got like, I'm like, wait, what's going on here? That wouldn't be bad. It'd go over, but
I wonder how many people are starting Justin Fields in fantasy, and I mean non Superflex leagues. Probably not a lot, right?
I'm a 2 QB league.
So in your league, yes.
The other one, sure, probably against Washington. I'm not, but yeah.
How early are you taking quarterback in that league? 2 QB league.
It's about the same.
Really?
It wasn't too early, yeah. Obviously, like Mahomes and them will go first round because it's 2
Right.
QB league. But then
I imagine Josh Allen should go in the top 10.
I think did he go like 3, 4? He went
That
early.
makes sense.
He
That
went
makes sense.
He went early. I mean, not early, but yeah.
The London games, I believe, are over with, so we're back to regular Sundays starting at noon.
Thank
Sure, a
God.
lot of people are happy about that. Could you imagine being the East Coast or the West Coast? Oh my gosh.
I mean, that's 6 a.m. Right?
No,
6
and that's a
6,
tough time.
5, 6. Yeah.
No,
Too
thank
early.
you. All right, so I got a couple of money lines and whatnot going through here. I like Tampa Bay. They're -8.5 at Pittsburgh, so they're in there.
Do we though? Because they were like, what, -6.5 against freaking
I know.
Atlanta
Pittsburgh
and win by
sucks.
5. Yeah, they do. So does
Hey,
Atlanta.
Yeah, so does Atlanta. So so you want to go the opposite? You want to give +8.5?
No, I'm taking them -8.5 for Tampa. I
Okay,
just gotta
you would
think
say over
about
that. So it's either money line. So just do money line here.
Well, there's probably no value for money lines.
No, I think it's like minus something, -290 or something, 390. But yeah, -106 on the 8.5. It is scary. I mean, we could do like 6.5 or 5.5 if you want to go. I'm sure it's a
Adjust
little
the
bit
line.
off. Save a
Yeah.
couple dollars. We could touch the line a little bit, mess it around.
Yeah.
But I do think Tampa Bay wins that game, obviously.
They should win by 10 plus, but
Jackson. This one's tough because Indianapolis sucked. Jacksonville is at Indy. I like Jacksonville +2.5. Like they just got to win, and they can easily cover that.
I like them to win.
Yeah. So this is -114 +2.5. So
What's the money line
money
for
line?
Jacksonville? It's probably close, right? With only
Yeah.
2.5 points. I'm checking here.
I think Jacksonville definitely wins that game. It's just if you look at like the last couple meetings with them, they got blown out this year by Jacksonville. That's when Jacksonville had that hot game and they look great. But
And I can't bank on an Indy win against Denver. Like what?
I
Who'd you
know.
beat?
So
You know?
how can you bet? How can you do that here? And then it's like, is Trevor real?
Well,
Probably
he's
4 times.
that's the scary thing is turnovers, but like I don't know. The Colts defense hasn't been very impressive. I mean, I guess against Denver, but ooh.
No.
It's
Matt
plus
Ryan looks like a shell.
plus 104 on Barstool for Jacksonville.
Plus
Not-
104.
Yeah, not a
That's
lot.
pretty good.
Yeah, I guess so. I would take
Stay
money line
away?
though.
You take
Just
the
a
money
win.
line? Yeah.
Money line Jacksonville. Yeah.
No reason to put any points on it. I'm with you. How about Cincinnati? They're in New Orleans on the road. They're favored 1.5.
Amos is back.
Is Jameis back? I think he is, right?
Yeah.
It's not good. That's not good for that pickup then. Taysom Hill's probably gonna. Well, he'll probably get 2 carries.
That's why Taysom Hill. Jeez. But then what if Jameis and Andy Dalton get hurt Sunday? And now you have Taysom Hill. Now you're gonna
just
get
go
full.
off.
I like
remember,
the 1.5 Cincinnati.
Yeah, you agree with Cincinnati here?
Yeah, Jameis is gonna throw 4 picks.
Yeah, he's gonna be a little rusty. I just remember watching like Drew Brees go to the sideline when they had those plays, and then like I remember one time Taysom fumbled and just said focus on Drew Brees' face. I was like, I love these guys in the cameras. I mean, they know exactly where
they know who to go to. Hey, what was it that picture of Melvin Gordon looking at?
I know. Oh
at
my.
Russ. Hey, you see that stuff with RG3 and Le'Veon Bell? I think it was Le'Veon Bell.
Yeah. Oh my God, it's so real. It's so real. Okay, so yeah, we like Cincinnati no matter what. How about this one? Carolina in LA just got their head coach fired. I feel like it can go one of either ways. There could be, an excitement, players play better, or they play worse.
Well, Baker's not playing either. So Baker Mayfield has been half of their other problem.
Right.
It's gonna be that. Was that PJ Walker or something like that?
I think so.
PT.
So should we? I mean, you're not taking 10.5 for the Rams, are you?
No.
Just Rams money line. I don't think there's any money there either.
It's minus 500 over here.
Yeah.
The over under is 40.5. Wow, the Rams have fallen, huh?
I know. I think that'll be. Well, it's the thing is is Carolina going to score? This is such a weird game. In the head coach firing, it's just like if you look historically, it's either.
How's the Rams run defense?
I don't think it's great.
Man, yeah, I like 10.5 for Carolina.
I think they can cover. It's a big ass. This is one I wouldn't like stack in a major parlay, but maybe you have a little side. I don't know. Guys, they do several parlays.
Yeah, that's 10.5. What do you have for the odds there?
10.5. I got minus 6.5 at 186. With LA, giving them 6.5 points is minus 186. They win by a touchdown. I guess that's what I wanted to do. Weird. I put 10.5 on there. I guess that's what it is right now.
Yeah, it's 10.5 right now. That's what I'm looking at.
Yeah. What are the odds for you?
For plus 10.5 for Carolina is minus 110.
Not bad.
I
don't think Carolina wins this game, but can they cover? That's the real question. Will they fight?
Is the Stafford going to suck again?
I don't think so. Robinson's got to do something in this game, right? Should we bet on Robinson this game? It's like if it ain't going to happen, it's either here or now or never.
What is his yardage?
It's been terrible.
That poor guy. No matter where he goes,
he just gets the short end of the stick wherever. No matter what he does. It's tough. I wouldn't do over 40 yards for him if I'm making a bet. I wouldn't feel confident. But
no, I wouldn't either.
Arizona at Seattle. I like Arizona to win this game straight. Money lines minus 144. I do think it's going to be over 51.5 points.
Yeah.
Like you were talking about Geno.
Scoring. Yeah, Geno's been hot. Arizona hasn't. But they'll score.
Yeah. That's why I think 51.5 is real. We'll probably look at that parlay. I might bet that. I might look towards that one. How about this Sunday night? Finally, the NFC East. I mean, they've been doing this to us for over a decade, but it's a really good game. We got Dallas on the road in Philadelphia.
These two franchises
and Lincoln
and their fans every year have always been hoping for this. Something on the line. Both are really good.
They'll probably make it feel like a Super Bowl. That's probably what they're gonna make this feel like, or an NFC Championship game. You know what I mean? It's gonna be so hyped up.
You got Philly versus Dallas. I mean, the boys.
It's pretty impressive. This was the game where I know there's a lot of wagers out there. You could bet Philly's first loss, and this was one that came up where it was like, I think this might be it, but I don't know, man. Something in my bones. I feel like Philly money line is a safe bet.
In Philly? Yeah, I'm taking Philly too.
That's what. Yeah, it's the money line is at. I got -6.
I got minus 265 for Philly money line. That's a lot. Or that's not good.
That's not great.
Plus 210 for Dallas.
I'm not with the Cooper Rush.
No, I'm not either. But it's the Cowboys. Prime time. NFL would love it.
Under 50.5 total?
Yeah, I think so. Because they're gonna run the hell out of the ball, Dallas.
They had under 42.5, minus 114. I was gonna bump it up. I don't feel comfortable with 42.5.
That's low. You got Pollard plus 40. I like that.
Under 50.5 is minus 390. That's not great odds either. You probably just take the over 42.5, I guess, if you're really going to feel it. Pollard plus 40, I like rushing. Devonta Smith to catch 40 receiving yards. And I think A.J. Brown, let's go. 60 yards, right? Well,
Is that for you?
They might put digs on him.
Is that for you?
That's for me.
Yeah, that's for you. I like the Smith plus 40.
The Brownie maybe it's a stay away. 40.
I don't know. AJ Brown, he can get it, but like I said, they're covering them different now.
And that defense is hot.
Mm-hmm. Good secondary.
Oh,
but Diggs does give up a lot of big or deep deep balls.
He's like risky with it. He'll try to go for the pick. You know what I mean? Yeah. He's bigger than AJ Brown's so big. I'm like, I just feel like he would just push him off. I'm like, get off me, little guy.
Diggs is big, ain't he?
He's not. He's not as big as AJ Brown, but yeah.
No,
like Devonta Smith is tiny. You know what I'm saying?
He's so small.
Yeah. Okay. This is I'm going to be betting this one for sure. This will be fun to watch. Monday night, Denver is on the road at the Chargers.
We're getting Denver again on primetime?
Denver again on primetime. I think they got 4 primetime games.
Yeah, that money to Russ, I guess.
I don't get it. I thought they'd flex this.
And not one video of Sierra. It makes 0 sense.
Is she even going?
No, she's at home. She's
like, no, I'm taking care of the kids.
She's sitting there with Future. Yeah. Yeah, she's probably sitting at home with Future since Russ ain't looking too good.
Wow. Yeah, she got a baby by Future, if I'm not mistaken.
It's really
I'd like the Chargers to win this one. We could probably put some points on the Chargers, right?
Yes. I like Chargers. Whatever the spread is, you're going to go ahead and... I'm taking...
5.5, we're taking points. The Chargers?
Easy. I think it's
minus 108. Minus 108 on that.
Yeah.
That's what I got on FanDuel.
Yep,
under 51.5, I don't think the Denver's not going to put up 30 points, 20 points.
I got 45.5.
Really?
Yeah.
Under 51.5 is minus 265. What's that for the 45? Probably minus 100.
For under 45.5 is minus 112.
Yeah, that's better. It's better money. I did 51.5 minus 265.
Do we like the under?
I think we do.
I like the 51.5 better.
How about Herbert throwing over 275? What's he at? 276 on yours?
How's he feeling?
I know. What's the ribs like?
Yeah, I want to know. Are they tender? What's going on with him?
You'd love to talk to him, right? Just call him up.
Hey, man. Hey, Just. How's it going?
I think that's all everybody asks about is his ribs. And then they bring up the same doctor. Did he poke you? And it's like, dude.
Yeah, I got a doctor who can check that out for me. You.
Oh, man. Mike Will, 70 yards. Easy, right?
Yeah.
Easy.
Well, Keenan Allen's back. What happens?
I know. It's still a deep ball. All he needs is 140-yard, I could see it. It's kind of tough. Keenan Allen's back. Maybe you stay away from that. Eckler, touchdown. And what about 40 yards rushing?
I like both. I like Eckler, 2+.
2+?
Yeah.
I can see it. Mm-hmm. Joshua Kelly may snipe him, though.
He could, but Eckler the last 3 weeks got like 6 touchdowns, doesn't he? 5, 6.
I agree. Okay. I got the marquee matchups for us here. Let's start with Arizona at Seattle. I got some odds right on the screen here, a little more space to play with. Arizona's favorite 2.5, minus 112. It's hard to bet on Cliff and the Arizona and Kyler. I get it, but
what a stud Cliff is though. His house is tremendous.
The draft picture. Oh my god,
ridiculous. In Seattle.
I know, 12th man factor. They're kind of like playing hard.
Gino's the best quarterback in the league right now.
Pete Carroll's 100. Still going. Over 51.5 minus 104. I think that's easy.
Yeah, good money too.
It's not bad. The under's not bad either.
Gino plus 220.
Easy. Murray over 260.
I don't like that.
Eno Benjamin 40. What about Murray rushing? I think it's 25. I don't know what it is right now. I have no idea.
Is he hurt or something? Or what's going on with him? He should have played baseball.
Yeah, he should have played baseball. You'd have made just as much money.
Probably more. You make more money in baseball.
It's probably more money.
Longer career.
Easily. Eno Benjamin 40 rushing?
Yeah. Well, yeah, he's starting, obviously, yeah.
I wonder if we can bet on the Bishop guy.
Yeah, is Jonathan Ward healthy enough to play? I'll take his over right now. Hopefully he probably watches, right? Being a local guy and all.
Oh, no doubt. Marquise Brown, 40 receiving.
I like that. I like that.
Yeah. Metcalf 60, Lockett 40. Overs or unders?
I love over for Metcalf. I don't know about Lockett.
Lockett's hit and miss.
He'll probably go over, I'm sure. But Because I'm gonna say no, he's gonna get like 25 to 30 yards, but he's gonna go probably like for 80.
I can see it.
So whatever I say, go opposite today.
Yeah, I wouldn't bet. I would never bet the under on Lockett ever.
No, but go over for Metcalf for sure.
Yeah. AFC Championship game possibly right here. We got Buffalo on the road at Arrowhead playing Kansas City. They're favored 2.5. That's disrespectful to Kansas City. You know Andy Reid's going to use that.
In Kansas City. Is that Vegas? I mean,
yeah.
Is that Vegas? Yeah.
So it's FanDuel, yeah.
Right. I mean, that's Vegas wanting you to
wanting us to bet it? Do we take Kansas City plus 2.5 then?
I'd take Kansas City plus 2.5.
Okay.
I think Kansas City wins.
Wow, really? I think Buffalo's going to win this game, but
I don't think so in Kansas City.
That over's kind of high, right? 53.5?
For them too? No. Nah. No.
Smash it, right?
Yeah. Are they both going to go for 30 plus?
It's got to be. I could see
That'd be fun. That would be a lot of
34, 31.
They're both plus 275?
No, this is what I put in. I imagine it's two. It's probably for Mahomes. It's probably 280. I don't know. These aren't up yet for the player props. This is what I put numbers at.
Okay.
They're not up for you, right? They weren't up for me this morning.
I don't know. I haven't seen them yet.
Only the Thursday night game's up, but I think easily these are over. If we're putting a bar on it, I imagine it's 300 for Mahomes.
Yeah.
And Allen. But
if I get 275, I will put the house on.
Yeah. Like you said, you were talking about earlier in the episode, Diggs, deep ball, easy, 60.
Easy.
Kelsey, I think Kelsey's going to score again. There's no doubt in it. 50 yards receiving seems doable. I like Allen to rush for 25. That's kind of crazy, but I like it.
Probably, right? Especially if they're going to spread it out, but he'll have a lot of room to go ahead and go.
Gabe Davis, 40. I like that too, but I can't bet on any of the receivers for Mahomes to like do an over. I just wouldn't feel comfortable. Like Valdez-Scantling is probably like the one I would feel the most comfortable betting on.
The only
can you win money on these Kansas City receivers?
No, but the tight end you can.
Yeah,
a lot of it. Do you do two plus TDs for Kelsey?
No, after he did 4.
But what's the money on it though?
It's probably crazy
for back-to-back games like that. It's probably good money.
Has that ever been done? I'm sure it's been done in NFL history. We got 4 into 2. Goodness.
Can you imagine? What if he gets another 4? Is he the GOAT?
Dave's screaming. I'll tell you that.
Yeah, he's the GOAT, right? Tight end.
I think he is probably the GOAT. Yeah. If like Gronk would have stayed healthy, or some of these other guys, Tony Gonzalez, Antonio Gates. I mean, we can name a bunch of tight ends, but nobody's Kelsey.
Ooh, Tony Gonzalez. I love watching Tony Gonzalez play.
Me too. Yeah, that was our parlay minute. Want to get in these predictions?
Yes.
I like our matchup. Let's start with my matchup with Joe.
I love his team name.
Oh, I mean, it's great.
It's too funny.
When you guys, when I saw that video, I couldn't believe it.
Ridiculous. That guy.
Taylor's coming back, probably.
Yeah.
I'd say he's probably not questionable. I mean, they need him, and this is a divisional game. They're going to push it.
I like the 15 there for him too. That's probably
I think that's a great projection there for it. I am favored to win this game by quite a bit.
Ooh.
All starting players. I've been favored most of the year. NFL likes my team.
It's a good team.
Lamar. Can we see it? Can we see 20 out of Lamar again, please? This is scaring me. 14? 13?
He had a rough game. Who they got? Tough. The Giants?
On the road.
On the road
in the Meadowlands. Terrible ass stadium.
I don't know. Does he not give you? Well, yeah.
He's been bad these last 2 weeks. 14. I mean, Andrews looked good though. So he's doing his best. I don't think it matters if Lamar does put up 20 or not, because that's a pretty stacked team. Jeff Wilson's only getting 11. I know, a little disrespectful. Okay. Yeah. A lot of my guys are on the road here, but on the bench, I'm gonna bench Robinson this week, make him earn it. Okay, make him earn it. Make him earn it. On the right side, Mooney, this was getting the start. Mike Williams is questionable who's gonna play. Yeah. I just think at all positions, I'm better. Yeah. Yeah, Najee Harris has been horrible. A lot of usage, just not really doing much with it. Just nothing. He don't have a team around him though. What do you want him to do? I know. Yeah, I got you by like 80. Sorry, disrespectful, but absolutely. All right, how about Downs is playing Xavier this week? Both teams 2-3. Downs has lost 3 straight since he lost to me. Taysom Hill's getting the start. Love to see it. Love to see it. 3.42. That's disrespectful. That I think. Well, it's either 3 or it's 20 or it's 0. Yeah. Yeah, I agree. If it has that boom and bust on the ESPN, I mean, his bust is probably really high. Yeah. Yes. Yes. Jacoby Myers getting in there too for the start. He had a big game last week. Yeah. I'm leaning on the left side here personally. Hard to bet against Josh Allen when you see him in there. It's like that could be 40 points against Kansas City.
Yeah, I'm gonna go left side too, only because Carter hasn't been doing anything, especially Brees Hall's been so good.
Yeah, shout out to Ryan Downs. Ending this streak would be just what the doctor ordered.
Yeah. But watch out though. Taysom Hill goes off.
I know. ETN gets in the end zone. I mean, there is a story here, Joe Mixon. But
This could be a good game.
this will be a fun fantasy matchup to watch. I agree. The champ is playing Mikey, who's won 2 in a row. Kenny Pickett getting in there.
Yeah, that hurts. I'm gonna
got to pick up a kicker too, but
I mean he's favored.
Which is sad. Mike, what's going on?
Yeah, I don't get that actually. Why where is he favored at?
Justin Jefferson. Ramondre Stevenson is been doing big things in fantasy.
Who are we? We were talking about that at the draft. I'm like, Stevenson's gonna be the guy.
Yeah.
There he is.
I think Harris went before him, and we said that
he did. Damian Harris went before him. I'm like, ooh, I don't know. I'm hearing a lot about Stevenson.
You're like, I don't know if you did the research there.
But Harris does start.
Yeah. And then we talked about it. Robinson getting the start because Adams on the bye. Knox not getting the start. Going to stick with Everett. I don't mind that.
Go back down on that bench. I gotta see that bench again.
Yeah. Kyle Pitts getting benched for Cole.
Is Kyle Pitts okay?
What's for Cole Kmet?
I don't like that.
Hammy. Okay.
He did practice though.
I don't know about that. How do you feel confident starting Cole Kmet and he's still favored? What are this?
I don't know. I'm going left side here.
Okay.
I think this Kenny Pitts on the bench is going to hurt him. Oh, Michael Thomas on the bench too. Ooh. But Pierce has been playing good. No, I'm going left side here. Upset.
You're going left. I'm going to stick with the end. Jalen Hurts too at Dallas.
Yep.
At home.
Yep.
I'm going to go with the right side here. This is crazy. I don't feel right. It does not feel good. I'm going to take Mike. I'm going to take Mikey. You're taking Mike.
I'm taking Mike. You're taking Mikey. Okay. I'm taking the champ here. Gets to 4-2.
Oh,
Jesse.
wow.
I feel so bad for Jesse's team. Beginning of the year, it looked so good.
Looked amazing on draft day.
So good. I was like, man, he might win it all. When I was seeing the roster, I'm like, wow, he might not win 5 games.
Oh, Tua's not playing.
We're going for 0-6.
We're going for 0-6. No defense yet. Picked up the Rams where I spent $10. Who's he starting a quarterback?
Wait, there's no quarterback.
Wentz.
Oh, I see him.
Yeah, so if you add Wentz in the defense, he's favored. But look at his team, though. Leonard Fournette, Alvin Kamara, Keenan Allen, Jalen Waddle, Zach Ertz, Kareem Hunt. Those are starting caliber players.
Yeah. I'm going to go for
this is kind of tough now. Will Lutz, McManus, Monday night McManus.
We're going 1-5 here.
Okay.
He's getting the dub.
Sorry,
Jesse.
I got Jesse taking the L as well.
Okay.
Sticking with it. That's sad to give this. Oh, gosh, I mean, it's spiraling out of control. Jesse cannot be happy with the season. The injuries.
No.
It's sick.
You got Jimmy G starting fantasy quarterback. That hurts.
He wasn't even supposed to start in the NFL. It's crazy.
No.
Danny on a 2-game win streak is playing Dave, who's won 4 straight.
Are we starting Russ? We have to, right?
We have to.
Well, you got Fields.
Are you QB1?
QB1 against Washington.
Man, that Herbert thing looked real, didn't it? Like a week.
Yeah.
That money.
Yeah. Who's he got? The Chargers. Ooh. Prime time again? Oh no. Oh no. Oh no.
I mean, why at 16? This is so I don't know. I mean, it's possible. We haven't seen it this year. But look at his running back. I mean, this is the Nick Chubb Eckler single-handedly beat me. They literally combined last week for what I put up here. 61.3. I mean,
Eckler's been RB1 since week 4, right? 3?
Yeah.
Week 3.
Absolutely. He's been a stud. Danny's got the firepower to battle here, but I think I'm taking Dave for sure.
I am too. In a closer battle than I think, though.
Right. Danny, and Danny's team's not very deep, but it's got big name players. Jared McKinnon getting the start.
McKinnon hurts. Yeah.
Oh, no Jacobs. For
Yeah.
sure, we're not
Okay.
picking
If Jacobs is there,
it's a lot
maybe.
closer.
Yeah.
Your matchup playing
Well,
Matt 4-1. You're 2-3.
It's gonna be tough. It's tough.
You're favored.
I am.
Mike Boone getting in there. Oh, bye week.
Bye week for him. That's why I think he's got Boone, right? I'm between my I don't know if Gage is gonna start, but
yeah, I saw you picked up Gage, right?
Yeah, I think I'm gonna go Cobb actually.
I like it.
I know Garrett Wilson's projected more, but he hasn't been seeing a lot of targets with Zach.
I like Cobb.
Mm-hmm.
I got you here. No doubt in my mind. I think you're gonna pull this one out. Amari Cooper's at home.
I know. I saw that. Shout out.
I'm even excited about starting him next week. I think he's playing Baltimore next week.
I don't have myself here.
Really?
No. Brees Hall, man. I like Diggs against Kansas City. I don't know. I think Kyler Murray could help me. He sucked.
not the same guy.
No. And then his bye week. That's nice. Seeing Boone in there makes me feel good. But I don't know. I don't like seeing Zeke in there.
You know what's crazy with Boone is they signed Latavius. He's gonna get some work this week too. It'll be like a triple edit. Melvin probably leading in unless he fumbles. It's not going to be great. I don't expect if Boone. The best he's hoping is for a late, some kind of touchdown Boone, but I don't see it.
Break one off or something. Yeah.
Or garbage time in the end zone.
Yeah.
You are done though at Sunday night, and he's got a couple guys going on, just one guy going on Monday. So
yeah, I got my tight end Sunday night and Zeke. So
you're up 12, and he's got Mike Boone. You feel good?
Yeah, I'm fine.
Okay.
Yeah, well, if Mike Boone's the last guy standing and if I'm up 8, I'd feel okay.
Okay. Right.
No, honestly, I would feel okay if I'm up 8.
I love it. How
Anything
about the
less, I'm sweating.
Yeah.
I might actually watch that Monday night game. I was trying to swear off watching Denver at all for the rest of the year, but now I might have
time.
to.
It's tough.
They need to flex things. They got to switch it like baseball does.
Yeah, why aren't we flexing yet? Do they wait to a certain point in the season where they start flexing? Is it too soon to flex? Because I know they'll do it.
Maybe there'll be like a storm and a game Sunday can't play, so they'll move it to Monday. And
why not move the Kansas City, the Buffalo Bills playing Kansas City to that? I mean, that
should be Monday night.
That should be Monday night.
Back-to-back primetime games with Dallas and Philly on Sunday night, and then Kansas City and Buffalo Monday night. Oh,
how about our game of the week here? Both teams 3-2. Nate's won three straight. I want to feature him here. Aaron did not practice a little thumb injury, but he's going to play.
He's going to
play too.
Aaron will do some acid and he'll be okay.
Bye week also for Nate. His team looks strong on the bye week.
Look at Gino sitting there with 18.36 on the bench.
Would you start him over Tom? Tom's on the road
against Pitt. I don't know, man. That's tough.
Gino's at home
against Arizona. I'd probably go ahead and start Gino, but that's probably why I won't win this year.
I love Nate's side here this week. I often bet against Ryan Hannigan.
Yeah, James Conner's not going to play a lot.
No, James Conner would be very weakly. I mean, Miles Sanders could easily have big numbers, PPR guy in this game. Tyler Lockett, Marquise Brown.
Yep. Who's on his bench for running back if they say Conner's out?
We got double tight end, Mark Ingram, Samaje Perine. Not great.
Okay. Yep. Nope. Nate.
What? No T. Higgins getting to play here. Going Ish Smith over T. Higgins. I'm a little shocked. Maybe T. Higgins is more hurt than we realize.
Oh, that's weird. 2 tight ends.
Here's D getting that start, though, on Thursday. I guess that's going to set the tone.
Do you like that? I like it.
I like it, too. I like David as well.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
I'm excited for this Thursday night game. I'm definitely going to be tuned in.
Well, I'm a Bears fan. Everyone nationally is talking shit about this game, too. But,
I know. Telling us to flip it, whatnot. But,
yeah.
And
watch it.
That's fine. Yeah. I mean, I wish it wasn't prime time either. I'd rather watch it at noon, but it is what it is.
Thursday games used to be like that, though. Remember that before they made them like prime games? That it was like shit games. So.
Oh yeah, it would be a lot of the AFC South.
Yeah, tons of Dolphin and whatever games.
Yeah, when the Dolphins were really bad. Yeah, I agree. But now it's a real thing. I guess that's Amazon. Shout out to Bezos. He's like, no, I want quality games. We're gonna do this.
Next ones will be in space.
Yeah, but as we come to a close here, I mean, the season it's been kind of up and down so far. It's been crazy to see a lot of these players doing doing crazy things. I've had fun. No COVID anything. That's kind of cool. I think it's just over with. The concussion thing is real though.
That's so real. That's ridiculous.
It is scary. And now every team is like not playing around. Like they're reporting every concussion, everything. It's full blast.
I haven't seen it this bad. I mean, maybe they just didn't show it. I don't know what's going on. I have no clue what's going on. It's
I don't think
crazy.
they brought it up before.
They're bad though. Like these guys can't even walk.
I know. Do you think it's the practice and the less studs? It's more of, soft practices. So not really not hitting correctly or tackling correctly.
I think that's what it is, right? Because like the only way to not get hurt is to do things perfectly, like hitting wise and stuff, tackling wise, right? Isn't that kind of what they taught us back in the day? Yeah. But that's gotta be, right?
If you're not practicing, yeah. And you know what's crazy? It's not kickoff stuff either. It's like in the game and a lot of friendly fire, which is happening.
Yeah.
So
you see that Renfro and Devontae Adams in the game.
Yeah.
Yeah, that was wild. Yeah, I don't know. It's weird. But it's not like you said, I mean, there's been a couple bad injuries, but these head injuries are getting out of control.
It is scary. It is really scary. And you fear for these players and their health, but the show must go on. As for getting together for these Sundays, do you got one you're thinking about or moving up here? So get together or come down?
Yeah, let's do that. So I was thinking this week, but I forgot the Bears play Thursday.
Right.
So what do we got next Sunday? What do we
on my calendar? I don't think too much.
Second 20. Nope. Because I know Saturday I got a Halloween party, but
I'm sure we can make it happen. We'll probably PSA out on the league. Maybe next week shoot for a Sunday. That is one thing that we need to do better this year is get together. But
well, the Bears play Monday night.
Oh, do they? Really?
Yeah, we play the Patriots next week on Monday night.
That should get flexed.
Yeah.
Why is that a Monday night game?
I don't know.
They're trying to highlight Mac and.
What about October 30th? I mean, I know it's Halloween, right?
Yeah.
Unless we all just get together for a Sunday anyways, even though the Bears don't play.
It wouldn't bother me none.
Wouldn't me either. Yeah.
But we'll talk about it. Get on the group, see what you guys want to do.
I would like if you guys want to take a trip down here, that'd be great.
Yeah. Our carpool, pick a couple guys up,
It's not that bad. Drive's not that bad.
We'll be there in an hour.
Yeah.
And then the ride back will fly, go 70, 80, no problems.
Too easy. Yep.
That's what I'm saying.
Oh,
yeah, man. Well, yeah, obviously, I mean, we would do a hotline here, but I mean, we already had one with you, and this was just nice you filling in. Appreciate it as always.
Yes. Yeah, I like doing this stuff, so anytime.
Yeah.
Anytime.
I'm sure the league loves it too. I mean, you saw the flack they had for Joe.
Yeah, that was nice, huh? They say he was the worst. They say he's the worst one.
I love me some Joe, man, and the league knows it, and they hate me for it, but it's fine. You're gonna hate me anyway. So.
Yeah, that's okay. You're the commissioner. You're not supposed to be liked. Roger Goodell gets booed every time he's on TV. So.
Every time, as he should.
Yeah, he sucks.
I would like to get a chair like him, how he had it for the draft.
Jesus Christ.
That way.
He was down in his basement, right? How does Cliff's house? It is way better than Roger Goodell's basement.
What does Goodell do with his money?
How are you that rich? Like your basement sucks. Like there's no way.
Is he trying to make himself look like a real guy, like a regular? I don't know what he was going for.
Maybe that was his bathroom. I don't know. It was bad though. It was so bad.
Oh, ugly. Yeah, but all right. Well, that'll wrap it up here for second take.
Let's shout out tonight. Chicago Blackhawks openers tonight. So
it is.
Go Hawks. Yep.
Go Hawks, baby. I would love to see, Kane as he goes out. I'm so happy that we haven't dealt him,
Yeah, him or Taves. I mean, Taves can go. He's been playing like ass, but it's good to see those guys.
We'll get toward the end here. But yeah, Kane could easily get something for him, but I understand what it is.
Yep.
Retire the number. It's the right thing to do.
Yeah. Yep.
I'm with you.
Yeah.
All right. Until next time.
All right.